I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him? Christian.
Sha'Carri is back in the news again for all the wrong reasons after she was caught putting her hands on her defenseless boyfriend, Christian Coleman, and then lying right out of her mouth that he's the one who touched her. You cannot make this up. Every time Sha'Carri has something good going for her, she completely ruins it by getting herself involved in some ghetto mess. If it's not her getting caught for using substances before her competition, then it's her barking at someone online or putting her hands on her man just because she knows he'll not hit her back. Mind you, while Christian was trying to get the police to back off from her, she was trying to flip the whole thing on him, claiming that he is the man in the situation and that there is no way she could be the aggressor. Sis must have forgotten she pulled this stunt at the airport where there are literally cameras at every corner. This BS went down a couple days ago when it was reported that she had been arrested over a DV incident involving her boyfriend at the airport. Prior to the body cam footage of her getting physical with Christian came out, her team was working overtime to make it look like it was a small incident that happened at the airport and that Christian was somehow to blame for it. Sha'Carri didn't bother addressing it either and allowed the lies to continue, but baby, once that footage dropped, the whole thing flipped on her and folks wasted no time dragging her for filth. In the footage, she was lying out her mouth to the cops that Christian was a liar and that they were just tussling over headphones. Mind you, at this point, the police had already seen the CCTV footage of her yanking his backpack, being all up in his face, shoving him, and even smacking him with the headphones. The police were just asking her questions to answers they already knew, and she just started lying. When they arrested her, she started going in on Christian, calling him a coward and even having the audacity to say he should be the one getting arrested since he's a man. Girl, what? How does that make any sense? So the police should ignore the fact that they literally saw you smacking this man and arrest him simply because he's a man?
He's a liar, and that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem,
so
and walking with you guys.
It's
So
not
I'm
legal
not
to
hiding.
argue,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Was there any type of physical?
Touch him, he didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with anything.
Like
not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed those headphones, but not physically. If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but I don't want anything.
I just want to get your side.
Okay,
so
absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'Carri?
After this video came out, Sha'Carri posted a statement on her Instagram stories that said, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologize should be just as loud as my actions, honestly louder. To Christian, I love you, and I am so sorry." Once she realized this little statement wasn't stopping people from still dragging her, she came out with a video apologizing to Christian. But girl, it doesn't take more than one look at the video to know she didn't feel a drop of remorse. At least that's what folks were saying in the comments. People feel like she did the video just to save face because of the body cam footage, not because she actually regrets what she did.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away but not refuse to run. But I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So
one person said, she basically said, my bad, y'all wasn't supposed to see a lot Emma do better. Another person said, can we stop forcing people to apologize for stuff they're not sorry for? Not in a rude way, but more so, let folks be who they are, public eye or not. Sha'Carri withdrew from the 100-meter semis she had coming up, but word on the street is she was actually kicked out, but they allowed her to say she withdrew just so it won't be a major kick to her public image on top of everything. Not only that, but she also got dropped from multiple endorsement deals she had coming, and apparently more and more brands are removing her from their upcoming campaigns. What's interesting is that this isn't the first time Sha'Carri has been accused of putting hands on someone she's dating. The only difference is that this time she was caught doing it on camera. So back in 2022, when Sha'Carri was still dating Janique Brown, she made a post on her Instagram stories talking about how she was involved in a relationship with another Jamaican athlete. And during the whole time they were together, she faced homophobic attacks from the person, their family, and their country. She said, I was in a relationship with a Jamaican athlete that never cared about me from jump. I was a and stole from yet protected her from the judgment of her country and family while they dragged me. I had to deal with homophobic and so much more that I'm still healing from. Folks knew she and Janique had a thing going on, so it didn't take long for them to know she was talking about Janique. Janique later responded to this during an IG live, and she admitted that yes, she was violent with Sha'Carri, but it wasn't one-sided like Sha'Carri was trying to make it seem. Apparently, they were both rough with each other. What is this mess, honey? Not her making it look like them putting hands on each other is okay, and even talking about how she has video evidence of it happening only once? What the hell is going on with these people? Like, everyone is just out here smacking the hell out of each other and acting like it's not a big deal. Anyway, a lot of people brought this up amidst her ongoing situation with Christian, and they claim that Sha'Carri clearly has a history of getting violent once she feels a way about someone. This coupled with all the other controversies she's been involved in, like her being suspended for soft substances after winning her 100 meters in 2021, her beefing with random Jamaican sprinters, hiring coach Dennis Mitchell, who was caught in the 90s for using performance enhancement substances right after her substance use scandal, and now her DV allegations. Sha'Carri might want to tread carefully. At this point, it's almost as if she is trying to test just how far she can go, and if she doesn't slow down with the BS, they'll get her out of here just as fast as she came in. As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said, girl, the damage is done. You're self-sabotaging yourself, your image, and your career. Apologize to that man, not us, and keep your hands to yourself. Simple. Another person said, she's only apologizing for damage control. You can clearly see in the body cam footage she took zero accountability and even tried to blame her boyfriend for the situation. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Sha'Carri putting hands on Christian and trying to get him arrested because he's a man? And don't think she deserved getting kicked out of her competition and losing endorsement deals? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.